What's going on, guys? Welcome back. It is NBA Sunday, Game 7 in the Eastern Conference. Like the channel right now, subscribe, drop a comment on this video, send this to somebody or every single person, I don't care, that could utilize this information right now. Okay, like I said, Pistons, Cavs, Game 7, NBA Sunday, everything's on the line, okay? Real quick recap. We swept our free plays from the last video, actually. So I had three free plays from Game 6. We swept them, guys. So we're on a heater right now. We're back on the winning side. If you had access to either my free membership in Winnable or my VIP, you were cashing out. Link is in the description. It's also pinned in the comment section, so you don't miss another play, right? Tonight, like I said, it's Game 7. The Pistons forced this Game 7 with a convincing win against Cleveland, in Cleveland, handing the Cavs their first loss of the home playoffs, okay? Home loss of the playoffs. So Mitchell struggled mightily, and he needs to bounce back tonight to save Cleveland's season. Everything is on the line. So winner goes to the Eastern Conference Finals. So loser goes home. So it's, win or go home pretty much, right? All right, that's what the playoffs are about. So before we get into the plays, if you're not on better, I'm going to say this again, you're totally missing out. Tell the plays if you're going to do a parlay, pick, flex, whatever it is, on better. If you don't use them or if you haven't used them, obviously you're a new user, right? So if you're a new user, you get $200 for signing up with my code +1, PLUS1. You see that here on the screen. Go to the App Store or the Play Store or scan the QR code. You'll get access to that and unlock it. If you send me a screenshot that you use my code with Better to the phone number you see here, I'll give you free access to my paid VIP membership in Winnable for 30 days, where you get full detail and access to my card the moment I drop it via text or email. So you have to be a member, a paid member, obviously, to get access to that information, and you don't have to pay if you sign up with this platform. Anyway, if you're on Better, check out Novik. By far, they have one of the best platforms or new bonus offers for new users right now. If you bet $5 on their platform and as a new user, they're going to give you $50 as additional betting dollars, right? Additional betting on their platform. So if you use my code PLUSUNIT, PLUSUNIT, that'll unlock the bonus. And also, if you use my code and send me a screenshot to the phone number via text, I will give you another 30 days free membership to sign up. So don't do it the wrong way, guys. Seriously, get your bankroll the easiest way possible by not taking risks, just signing up for new bonuses. That's the way you do it. With that being said, we're going to move into the first play. And I'm going to go back. The last play I posted was Donovan Mitchell. We faded him on blocks and steals, actually, and it cashed for us the past two nights or the past two games. So Prizepicks caught up to it, but I'm going to go with underdog this time. So I'm going to take it on lower. I'm going to fade him on steals. So it's 1.5 steals. I'm going to take it. The reason why I like it, obviously, I just said it cashed the past two times for us. Mitchell averaged 1.5 steals per game during the regular season, but in the series, the numbers have been all over the place. So in Game 1, he only had 1 steal. Game 2, he had 2 steals. Game 3, no steals. Game 4, 1 steal. And in Game 6, it was a complete mess. Turnovers matching his assist total and just 18 points. Totally a cold shooting night. So I think the game is on his shoulders, the series is on his shoulders, and the season is on his shoulders. In a road Game 7 in a loud Detroit building. Now here's the thing. I don't know if the big thing going on right now across social media is that they already leaked the script. Somebody, I think ABC posted that the Cavs will be playing the Knicks in the following round for the Eastern Conference Finals. I don't know. I mean, that was weird, but at the same time, I'm sticking to the script here in terms of what I have based upon what my reads say. I'm not going to say that the Cavs are going to win this game. That's not what I'm saying. I'm just saying I don't expect Mitchell to have more than 2 steals here. So take that, guys, as your first play on the card. The second play I'm going with is Max Strus. Same game, obviously. No other games today. But same side of the ball. I'm going to take Max Strus on the over. This one also cashed for us last time. We had rebounds and assists, but I'm going to take it on the over for rebounds at 4.5. Here's why I like it. And I'm going to look at the numbers here in a second. I know I skipped over that part. But Strus delivered 20 points and 8 rebounds in the Game 5 win. One of the best performances of the entire postseason. His playoff average sits at 5.1 rebounds across 12 appearances, already above the number. So in Game 6, he was limited in a blowout win, but his rebound average across the full series is above 4.5 rebounds. Okay, so Cleveland needs Strus to step up in Game 7. Mitchell's coming off a cold shooting night, as I had just talked about. So they're going to need their supporting cast to step up for sure if they don't get production or get the same amount of production they got from Mitchell. So all series long, he's been pretty reliable, Strus has. So he's going to crash the glass hard. I expect it in a physical Game 7. It's going to be physical in this type of environment. So he's going to be battling for every rebound. And his floor is normal. His floor in normal playing time is right at 5 rebounds. So I think he's going to play more than normal. So I expect him to get over 5 rebounds. Let's dive into the numbers really quick. So that's going to be, I'm going to check out Donovan Mitchell's numbers. As far as Mitchell in the series for steals and blocks, I mean, 5 out of the 6 games, he's averaging below 1.5 steals and blocks. If it's just strictly steals that we're looking at, let's dive into that really quick if we can. Yeah, so out of the 6 games, 5 of them he's under on steals and also on blocks. So this is just strictly steals. Doesn't change anything, so lock that in, guys. Max Strus, the other guy that we're taking him on the over for rebounds. If we go all the way back to Game 1, actually 4 out of the 6 games in this series, he's gone over that number with 3 and 4. He went under on those 2 games where he only had 3 rebounds or 4 rebounds, but it looks like the median is essentially 5.5, and then the average is almost 6. So lock that in, guys. The third and final pick I'm going to go with is Duncan Robinson. I took him before in this cash, but I'm going to take the over for Duncan Robinson on points, rebounds, and assists. The reason why I like it, even though he's questionable with some back soreness, he did play 20 minutes in Game 6, finishing with 14 points, 2 rebounds, and 2 assists, 18 combined. Come on, it's back soreness. You could play in Game 7. I think he's going to start because they need him for sure. So it's already above the number based upon his recent trends. Across 12 playoff games, he's averaging about 12 points, 2.5 rebounds, and 2.4 assists, which is 16.7, almost 17 combined total. So well above the 11.5 on his playoff average. So we're going to have to monitor the injury report, obviously, before tip-off. But if he plays any meaningful minutes, I think he clears this number pretty comfortably. He has been shooting 57.7% from threes in the series, and I think he gives Detroit, as you know, critical floor space, and he's one of the best, or the best, 3-point shooter on that team. So in Game 7, where the Pistons need everyone, Robinson is going to be ready. I think he's going to be ready. I mean, back soreness, whatever. I mean, he's playing for sure. This is Game 7. I don't think he's going to pull a Jason Tatum, okay? And I love Jason Tatum, by the way, but I think he cost the Celtics that series, but I digress. Okay, so numbers, outlier.bet, my favorite tool, right? For the series, Duncan Robinson on the over for points, rebounds, and assists. 5 out of 6. Out of the 6 games, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm sorry, he only played in 5 games because I think he sat out one of the games. But 1, 2, 3. Yeah, out of the 5 games he's played, 4 out of 5 have cashed. So let me check the minute report real quick, because that game on the 11th that he went under on, he actually played in 29 minutes. So, I mean, he had a lot of time to play, but he just didn't get the job done. And I think Cleveland actually won that game too. So he's kind of the X factor. He's in a position where he's the X factor. He has to play well, I think, in order for them to win. And he has to shoot the ball well. And with everything on the line, I'm locking it in. Despite what the script or the leaked script says, right, with ABC. Because, I mean, some of that stuff, yeah, you want to look at, but you can't look too far into it. You got to stay with the got to be logical here and stay with the trends, and you don't want to bet too emotional. You don't want to let that cloud your judgment, and that's what I'm not going to do here. So I'm going to stick with what we've seen. I'm going to lock it in, guys. So that's going to be the third and final pick. Just as a recap, I've got Donovan Mitchell on the under. We're fading him on 1.5 steals. This is on underdog. The second play is going to be Max Strus. We're going to take the over at 4.5 rebounds. And then for the last pick, Duncan Robinson on the over for points, rebounds, and assists at 11.5. Guys, let me know down below in the comments what you liked versus what you don't like, what you're going to tell versus what you're going to fade. And I will see you guys in the next one. Good luck.